Was haben wir hier noch für eine Nebenqueste?
You there, can you help me? Nora, please, I need to speak with you. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Die sind ja alle sehr gut informiert dafür, dass ich erst so kurz da bin. Aber naja, die Leute reden halt.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Okay. Die Reichen berauben. So, ich markiere mir das mal kurz. Das wird ja vermutlich näher sein.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up. Hier reingehen kann ich nicht.
Forget about traveling light.
Boah, ich muss mal wieder Dinge verkaufen. Aber hier sind ja zum Glück direkt Händler. Dann verkaufen wir doch erstmal ein bisschen was hier. Was haben wir denn hier? Erstmal die normalen Gegenstände. Jetzt mal wieder ein bisschen Platz schaffen hier. Achso, hatte ich ja nur einen von. So, dann verkaufe ich die 5 auch noch. Wüstenglas verkaufe ich auch mal. Truthahnknochen kann ich auch noch nichts mit anfangen. Die Herzen behalte ich mal wieder. Schlacksteinglas verkaufe ich. Leuchtendes Geflecht behalte ich auf jeden Fall auch zum Tauschen. Alte Skulptur behalte ich auch. Gut.
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood. Looks like they cut themselves on the splinters. Drops of blood leading away. More blood. This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of you. I'll bet you're a machine hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge exactly?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Karja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
Sounds like someone needs to shank things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark. What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Nett. Ich hoffe nicht, dass das der Geruch ist, den sie gerade gerochen hat hier. Feuerspucker hier oder was? Scheint so.
Still more blood. The thief got cut. Trailing's here. But someone must have seen the thief.
Went to the market, slipped on some fruit, and children laughed at me.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
I'd like to get married, but to be honest, feels like no one will have me. There, I said it. Safe to sit here, but head into the outlands of the machine will get you.
Meridian is the greatest of all cities, and Wenn was the greatest
The
of all
sun
people.
shines on those who mind their own, so they say.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword.
Rannte wie ein geölter Blitz. Im Original, he ran as if his ass was on fire. Schön übersetzt, wie ein geölter Blitz.
Maybe he had help.
Und genau deshalb
That
spiele ich es auf
merchant stall would
Englisch.
have been a convenient drop-off.
Gut, aber alles klar. Das heißt, er muss es hier irgendwo runtergeworfen haben. Vielleicht in den Teich hier oder so.
Look, I've got a pair of sturdy Oseram hands. I know how to put them to use. There'll always be work for me.
Oder da hinten durch. Rein vielleicht. Vielleicht geht es dahinter weiter. Aber ich glaube, ich muss hier erstmal zurück.
Sometime you just have to sit back and take.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if
klar.
you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay.
Na, die greifen mich doch
Guess I should go to this watermill then to
hundertprozentig
find
an.
out what's going
She was
on.
only an offering.
Das ist doch eine Falle, das stinkt doch nach einer Falle.
Guess that's not. The longer we stay here, the more we feel like home.
Oh, ich liebe die Musik von diesem Spiel. Boah, ganz schön hoch hier. Da kommt der Aufzug.
There are no
Lagerfeuer.
shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
Immer gut. Noch eine Sidequest hier.
Metalbot here, good prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap-maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap-maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap-maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap my lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap my lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your medal.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
We were agreed. I do the calling, you do the counting.
So, gehen wir erstmal zu dieser Mühle. Verderbniswurzel. Also hier gibt es definitiv viel zu sammeln.
Need them soon enough.
Kann man alles gut verkaufen. Und auch verwenden. Boah, das sieht schon geil aus, ne? Da sind wir eben runtergefahren.
Brew that up later.
Hier ist alles voll. Uah. So, jetzt bin ich gespannt.
My boss said he lost another caravan in the machines last week. Docked my wages again.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
Oh.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Don't look to me for help.
My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
Schattencarja. Boah, das ist aber jetzt richtig weit weg. Da würde ich, glaube ich, eher wieder hochfahren und mit der Hauptqueste weitermachen. Ich guck mal gerade, wie weit die weg ist. Das ist näher dran, tatsächlich. Sammle die Maschinenteile Langbeinlinse und Schnappmaullinse. Das ist hier ganz in der Nähe. Dann mache ich das doch unterwegs noch. Stürmer. Kann ich bestimmt überbrücken.
Override's working.
Sehr gut. Da nichts wie weg hier. Was ist das für ein Licht? Boah, der Mond. Krass. Nein. Da reiten wir auch mal einen Bogen drumrum. Lagerfeuer entdeckt. Wo? Das werde ich auf jeden Fall mal kurz... Ah ja, da. Hopp. Alles klar, da haben wir dann zwei verschiedene jetzt. Erstmal hier runter. Erstmal die Schnappmaullinse schnappen hier. Du bleibst brav hier. Scheiße, es sind da auch noch zwei. Was ist denn da hinten noch? Da ist irgendwas noch im Fluss. Mist, kommt hier nicht rum. Schöner Clipping-Fehler. Na komm, brav vorbei.
That's got their attention.
Autsch. Alles klar. Ich würde sagen, die Schnappmaullinse haben wir. Aber leider haben wir unser Reittier verloren. Ah nee, das war ein Plünderer. Mhm. Lachse. Gut, dann noch Langbeinlinsen.
Safe. For a few minutes anyway.
Hä? Ach so, stimmt, das war hinten auf der anderen Seite links rum, ne? Nee. Alles klar, du bleibst hier.
Red light means trouble.
Boom. Oh fuck. Und weg hier. Shit. Ich dachte, ich hätte eine Langbeinlinse gefunden. Was haben wir jetzt hier für einen Sandsturm? Das war ja nur ein Graser. Klar, es war ja kein Langbein. So, ich gehe mal ein bisschen weiter außen rum. Ups. Naja, gut.
Ready or not.
Hab ich nicht getroffen? Das ist ein Langbein. Autsch. Okay. fürchte, ich habe ein Problem. Na komm doch hierher. Ich werde mal gerade nochmal schauen, gegen was die verwundbar sind, die Langbeine. Harte Außenhülle, die synthetischen Muskeln und Betriebssysteme stützt. Schwäche, Schock. Okay. Ich habe keine Schockpfeile, aber ich kann so ein Stolperdraht hier benutzen. Hallo, das Franzl. Hat der Sägezahn die jetzt für mich alle erledigt hier? Das ist ja perfekt.
Oh, nice.
Fuck, er ist immer noch zu weit weg. So, sei einfach freundlich. Zumindest für eine Zeit, bis ich hier gelootet habe. Dann kannst du wieder tun, was du willst.
That's it. Nothing to see here.
Gut, wunderbar. Ah. Okay, das war doch erfolgreich. Ich guck mal gerade, wie weit jetzt die Hauptqueste von hier entfernt ist. Ich schätze, das ist... Ja, wir gehen jetzt in die richtige Richtung. Das heißt, ich kann auch gerade noch mal hier unten lang laufen. Das ist nicht so weit voneinander weg. Dann schließe ich die andere Queste zumindest gerade ab. Und dann werden wir Richtung Olin aufbrechen. Hallo Franzl, wie läuft das Spiel und hast du es schon mal gespielt? Ich habe es schon mal auf der PS4 angefangen, allerdings nur so die erste Stunde, die ersten 1,5 ungefähr. Ich werde mir ein neues Reittier besorgen hier. Zack. Und darüber hinaus kenne ich tatsächlich gar nichts von diesem Spiel. Das heißt, ich spiele es gerade komplett blind durch. Ey, diese Wetterwechsel sind echt albern. Also, wer hat das denn bitte programmiert? Hätte man da nicht irgendwie einen Übergang machen können, der so 4-5 Sekunden dauert, bevor das Wetter umschlägt? Ah, schade. Kann ich nicht betreten mit einem Reittier hier? Das war aber ein sehr schneller Regenschauer. Das finde ich echt ein bisschen albern. Also das holt mich echt ein bisschen raus. Da will das Spiel so realistisch sein und dann... So, ihr beiden, jetzt bin ich gespannt. Jetzt sehen wir das zumindest mal bei Tag hier. Das ist ja voll geil. Mega schön. So, jetzt bekommt ihr eure beiden Linsen.
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course, of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay? The Snapmaw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
From the beginning, this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation. That we would have